Welcome back, guys. It's Mega Wolf Gaming here, and today we are doing something new. We are playing Heat Signature. It is a new game that's come out by the developers of Gunpoint. Funny story about that, I recorded a 3-part series of Gunpoint, and all the recordings were corrupted. So, you would have seen, or you should have seen, a mini-series of 3 episodes of that game, but you didn't, because the recordings were corrupted. But anyway, this game is very interesting. I've been playing it for a while. I played as my first character, who I died as, which is a very interesting. They've done it very differently to most games. You die as your character, you lose everything, you start brand new. The only thing that stays is what you've discovered in the galaxy around you. Second character, I have just retired so that we can start afresh. So you look over here, there's 4 characters you can choose from, all of which have different tools. In this case, they all have wrenches. And what I liked about my guy is he had a quiet gun. This dude also has one, but the other dude had a nicer one. But we're gonna go with this person. Their personal mission is to kill the foundry officer who murdered my wife. Yikes. Cool. So the graphics leaves something to be desired, but yeah, it's very interesting. You have all your shops down here. Pressing space will pause the game and go into your inventory. So like you can pause as soon as something goes wrong, or if you're planning something on the level. And what's nice is you can zoom in and out of the whole galaxy just by doing this. So what I mean by what gets saved is, this is the home area. You start with that. But you see there's these 2 points that have been connected. And that's because I've taken over these 2 bases. I've liberated them from like the glitches in this case. So we're going to view the strategy map just so that I can highlight things. So I've taken them over. That'll stay even if your character dies or you retire them. And I've started off towards here. So I think every liberation that we have available is just going to go towards the glitches, because I don't know what's going to happen when we take over a glitcher base. But I'm explaining very unnecessary things. Let's just pick out a mission. So you have all these different missions that you can select. I don't like going for Bloodless Claws missions just because I hate trying to avoid killing people. As dumb as it sounds, it's difficult. So let's go for this one. We have to steal something, no alarm, which is very nice, a few guards. Let's go with fairly decent pay. So I like that you get to travel. Oh wow, I got a pink ship, that's cool. You get to travel yourself. You get to do the traveling between places, and you can hold F to speed things up. So you can click with your left clicker to your left mouse button to move your ship. You don't need to keep clicking it to move forward, because this is space, nothing's stopping you once you've started moving. And right click to slow down, and if it has that circle like it did, you can slow down to the speed of that thing that's selected. So you see we just docked, and yeah, now we have to get to the end of the ship and steal that thing. But you'll see there's obviously guards in the way, so you need to take them out. Like, we took that guy out silently, took that guy out silently, and you'll see from the beginning, I'll take a free shotgun, you'll see from the beginning that there's nothing, like, everything that you'll see now has happened before in a game. But then, I'm so grateful we got this weapon, because I can show you what I mean. Things get like a little bit more crazy. Like, this is a concussive grenade launcher. So there'll be scenarios where there's a room with 3 dudes and a sentry. So that's gonna be a mission to deal with. So instead of just going in there trying to take them all out, oh hell, I didn't even see that guy there. What did he have? Oh, okay, cool. This is a teleporter. All teleporters have some or other downfall, but have a different ability. This one, oh, I like this one. You teleport somewhere, like, and then you'll be teleported back after a few seconds. I'm just gonna, no, bad example. And I'm back. I'm really bad at this game. You'll hear me say that a lot on this channel, just because I'm really bad at video games in general. Like, isn't that a brilliant idea? I suck at video games. What am I going to do with my life? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. So, effectively, we could just... This one doesn't recharge, though. Okay, you get rechargeable ones that every time you go, like your standard weapons recharge. Every time you go back home, it'll recharge. This one isn't, so I'm not just going to use it now, as much as it would be cool to test it. You're done, dude. You're done. Bang. I want to invest in a short blade because that's the pilot, so he won't do anything to you. But if you set off an alarm, he'll take you to the nearest like station of theirs, and if he gets there in time, you will die. That's how my first guy died. They capture you, they kill you, they just bad things. So this is the thing we need to collect. We don't know what we can do with it. But what's very interesting that I quite like, I showed how you can maneuver the ship yourself and control it, but you can also steal enemy ships. But to do that, you need to neutralize all enemies. So let's just deal with this last dude. And nothing cool here besides guns and shotgun, which we have. So we need to move back to where the pilot was sitting, and then we can take over a ship. And sometimes, I did not mean to pick up that gun. So, no, don't equip the gun. Okay. So, you can fly the ship, and sometimes, depending on what kind of ship it is and what it has, it'll be worth something. I actually haven't even visited this. Okay, it looks the same as the other one. Some of the stations look different, as you can see. But I think all the... sorry, my headphones are being a little bit funny. But I think all of the glitcher places will look like this, but I can't say for certain. So you'll see that we have some. Oh wait, let's drop this off quick. Just wanted to collect that money. I forgot we still had to drop it off. So you'll see we'll have some money. I haven't worked out what these do, but here's our equipment. So we can come to the stash here and stash things for later, but I want to keep this just because it's kind of helpful. And then you can also buy things. Because we have a glitcher base that we've taken over, we can buy the glitches tick, which is a ship. The glitches tick, you can press something to teleport straight to a ship's airlock. I haven't worked out how to do that, but I want to buy the ship just because it's a really helpful ship. I had it, it's just better, I feel like. I don't even understand what makes it better, I just feel like it's better. Quiet quick fire gun. That's what I had last time, and I want to get that again because it's exceptionally good. But what I find you'll want is you'll want a quiet weapon or a silence weapon and then one loud weapon, because I was in a scenario where I had taken out two dudes by throwing them off the ship, but I couldn't loot the key because I had thrown them out. I'm just gonna buy a short blade because it's really helpful in some scenarios. So I threw them out, so I couldn't get the key. So I had to wait and wait and wait till one of the other dudes in the next room, because the door was locked. The dude in the next room came by and shot the gun within the range that he could hear it, so that he would open the door and I could pass through and, well, murder him. So I'm gonna avoid... Wow. Explosive. Wow. I'm definitely gonna avoid hard levels for now. Alarm response 51 seconds. And as far as I know, actually I'll explain that to you later once we get thrown out of a ship. Okay, so these dudes have heat sensors, so if you go get within their range, they will be able to detect you, and then, well, they'll sound the alarm and alert other guards of your presence. And slowing down, and slowing down. These little areas here, that's light, so if you go too close to their light, they may be able to see you and, well, murder you. So I can remote control this now, but I'm still trying to work out. Stop remote control. No, I'm not. Okay, I'll probably Google it because I'm not working out just how I'm supposed to be using that glitches tick move. Oh, that was a great move, Self. But at least we have a silence weapon. Now we have a key. Let's get the short blade. Much shorter range, but much quicker attacks. Which isn't always... It's not always going to make it different. Yes! Rechargeable extreme range glitch trap. This is the trap that I used to throw the dudes off the ship. So I'm very glad to have one of those now. Okay, he didn't have enough time to load anyone. And all is well. Ship secured. So I don't know if we even need to steal it if we're gonna fly the ship. I have not tested this. If you need to rescue someone, you can just fly the ship to the nearest base and it does it for you. Okay, yeah, it does it for you. Awesome. So, I really should have showed you there. You can see it here, I think. You can see it here. So you'll see there's this liberation progress bar. And every mission, depending on how difficult it is, will give you more to that progress. Because, and what that does is once you fill it up, you can liberate one more base. So slowly you're going to want to be able to liberate more and more bases until you can take over one of the 4 factions, which I haven't seen what that does yet, but I'd love to find out. So, we're stealing something, no alarm. I'm definitely avoiding Audacious just because that's going to be just painful. And as I said, I'm bad at this game, as per most games. And there are random ships that you can fly past and steal from. That was the last thing I did with my previous character, but then I got thrown out and I had about 5 seconds of regeneration. I'll try to explain that whole regeneration system to you once I get thrown out of a ship. But I'm so good at this game, it's probably never going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. And it's going to happen soon. And we're stealing it. You can replace it sometimes with things, but like in crates, but I don't see the point of that. Have I cleared the ship? I think I may have cleared the ship. Oh wait, I haven't killed the pilot. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here. Wait. Okay, just guns on the floor. I always like to check what's lying on the floor because there could potentially be something that's like rarer, I guess. So I want to get up to 1 more liberation. Okay, so if we do this one, we'll be able to liberate an area. And these dudes have guns. I'm just hoping I'm not going to stuff this up. Assassinate. I don't like the capture missions because you have to knock them out, and quite often I forget that I'm supposed to be knocking them out. And I'll accidentally kill them. Ooh, that was a bad idea. I flew right into their line of sight. But they don't really care if you smash your ship into theirs. For whatever reason, that's not a problem in this area of the universe. Bang. That was very well done, Self. So you see, now that the alarm has gone off, I have to find and kill. There's the pilot. You have to kill the pilot because he is the one trying to get you to the nearest base. So if you can stop him from getting you there, you're A-okay. What a good miss, Self. That was just brilliant. You had all the time in the world and you just stuffed it up. So now that he's done, they won't be able to take us to the nearest, what's it called? Okay, so this is a rechargeable visitor. So I'm going to use the 3 charges of the... Actually, no, I'll sell this old visitor that has 3 charges. I want to show you how this thing works. I haven't used it myself, but I do know how it works. So, I'm going to assign it to secondary, but it has a very short range, it seems. So what we're going to do is we're going to chill here. We're going to equip our short blade. This is going to go so horribly. Teleport me back, teleport me back, teleport me back, teleport me back. Why aren't you teleporting me back? Why was that so close? Oh, my soul. I thought I was done. Okay, well, that was something. Long range side teleports you. Okay, I don't know what this guy does. So, click anywhere within the radius to teleport there, as long as there's a clear route. Route can be long and indirect. I don't see any real use for that. So where was the pilot again? He was up there. I wish there was a way to sprint, although you can just speed up time while you're running, I guess. That's a thing. And we're back. So now we'll be able to liberate an area, which is very cool. So you head over here to the strategy map, and it'll highlight the nearest bases within the system that you can take over. And some of them will give you perks, like taking the first see, it's what happened for the glitches is it gave us the ship. See, if we were to take over here, it says liberating the station will make rechargeable subverters permanently available in all our shops, which is actually quite a nice thing. So I'm considering maybe going against what I said and unlocking the first one in each of these just so that I can unlock the new items. Liberating the station will make silenced guns permanently available. That actually sounds really nice. So we're gonna unlock this guy, because silenced guns are great. So yeah, that's effectively all it is. But then it tells you here the enigma. This client is so paranoid about whatever. Basically, they'll ask you to do it without leaving any witnesses. So you need to kill everyone there, or alert no one. As in, go in silently and steal the And there's a ship right here. I'm wondering if we should go for it. No, it's probably not worth it. Why not? Because dying on the save doesn't mean necessarily that much, does it? Because the point of this is more just to show what's cracking with this game. Oh, don't mess that up, self. Oh, I forgot to sell that. So I want to show you how this dude works. So I'm going to stand here, trigger it. Okay, so now that this dude's been alerted, you see, that's the trap. Wherever you're standing, it'll place the trap, right? And then you click somewhere else, and that's where the trap will take them to. So that dude came after me, and now he's been teleported out into the middle of space, and now he's flying away. Happy days. So let's get short blade. Right. I always forget to do that. I always forget to pick up the trap afterwards. So I'm glad it shows up in my inventory. I'm in that bottom inventory. And either way, if you forget it, we'll teleport it to your stash immediately. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm really sorry if you can, but there's a motorbike next door that is failing to start up. Okay, so we've now alerted this guy, and we've alerted everyone else. Bang! Bang! Still don't have a key. Still don't have a key. Gunshot. How are we gonna do this? I guess we'll just use the glitch trap. Because he's almost certainly gonna come back through there. So now we need to, not necessarily all that quickly. Okay, no. We're stuffed. We are stuffed. So we have 70 seconds till capture. Unless we can get a route through there to kill this guy, or a route out of here, we're stuffed. Detonates after 2 seconds. Knocks people unconscious with a whatever. I think we're stuffed. No, we're not. We're not. Because I can use this guy and this guy. And I can go there. Murder this kid. Murder this guy. Yes! We have time now. Okay. I don't know why that took so long for me to work out. That was a very simple solution. So these dudes still have shields. So we're gonna need to use... Okay, this is gonna be a horrible idea, but we're gonna use the visitor to teleport there. Like I said, horrible idea. Oh, my soul. No, let's get the range. So we now have the key. Get me out of here. Oh, that's genius. This game! Oh, my soul. I'm so glad we didn't sell that thing. I said it from the beginning, we need to sell this thing. It's nonsense. We have a rechargeable one. So glad I didn't sell it. This game is brilliant. I'm gonna say that a lot just because it's well, brilliant. Bang. He didn't even notice. Oh, yes, dude. Okay, so how do we take out so we're either way gonna need to triggered him, bye. And this dude's out of charges. Okay, so we have 2 shots with this thing. We have 2 more guards to kill, and then ideally I'd like to steal the ship. Or two more guards with shields. We need something better. The everything gun. Teleports every item in range to itself, then fires them out. You gotta try. That is so cool! Wait, do bodies count? I KO'd myself! Dude, I'm keeping this weapon. Hell yes! I think it's dope. Okay, that just murdered him. I thought it just... Okay. Well, apparently it murders them. This dude is being pathetic and hiding here in the corner. There's no more... No, we've taken all the chests, it seems. Ooh, goodness gracious. Are you really gonna do this to the guy? Oh my... This is bad. Okay, this is what happens when you get tossed out. You have to pause, remote control your ship, and then get your ship to your character before you pass out. But the problem is, blood lost, survival time for future incidents is now 18 seconds. So you'll start with a certain amount of time, and then whatever time you have left after capturing yourself, that's how much time you'll have next time. So the way it works is, I don't know if this is how they intended to play it, but this is how I'm thinking it should be played. But this is just in my personal opinion. I'm like not the dev, I don't know how things work, but the way I'm thinking of it, you shouldn't keep your same weapon the whole time. You should I mean, not your weapon, your same character you should change your character around, you know? You should get a new character after a while, because they do get injured and stuff. Like, that's why I retired my other dude. He had like 5 seconds. What is that? I'm saying going this way, dude. Dude, this thing's turning circles is so trash. Okay, well, let's get back down here. So, standard ammo rounds for what? So we have one more dude that wasn't killed by the blondes. Now, how do we deal with him? I'm wondering if you can, like, potentially cut through the shield or something. Oh no, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. You can't just straight up do enough damage to... Okay. That's very dissatisfying, because stealing that would have been so good. Unless... Wow, we're already like half an hour in. This is definitely going to be the end now, but I want to see if we could potentially go back, because now everything is regenerated. I want to see if we could find that same pot again. Now, I don't know if this is the same pod or not. No, it's not. Damn! Wait, maybe it is. No, it's not. Are there crew on the ship? There are crew on the ship, and they are aware of my presence already. So, perhaps what is something? So I guess that'll be all for this episode, guys. I want to quickly check the shop to see if we can grab those. Dude, what are you doing with yourself? See if we can grab a silenced weapon and sell off all the other nonsense that we have. But this game is amazing. I love this game. It's brilliant. Gun shop. Silenced weapons. Can only be heard from a meter away. It's only 22. Yeah, let's do it. Let it replace our... Yeah. Let's go to the stash. We want all 3 of these just because... I'm gonna keep it just so that we can test it. Shotgun we want because it's loud. Quiet gun, we're gonna stash. Everything gun we're gonna stash. Okay. So yeah, that'll be all for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please hit the like button, and I'll check you dudes next time. Cheerio.